Oh, hey guys, what's up?
Holy shit. Cletus?
Holy shit! Cletus!
Spook dudes and spookettes. I'm gonna pump out the content while I mother freaking can, you know? Golly dang. Stay till the end though, because I did kind of do it to where the last one that I post is like ultimately creepiest to me. What the heck? This thing was always coming undone. And then it starts to sound echoey. So I had to fix it. Anyways, welcome Mel. It's Mel. One more time. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. It's Mel, aka Baby Girl, and we're here today with some really spooky videos. Like, I'm not having it. You're either here for the long term or you're not here at all. Just kidding. No, please watch my video. Then please subscribe if you like the content, if you're vibing. I put a lot of my hard work into these videos. I really love doing them, and something that I just so much enjoy doing. I really do. I put my utmost creativity into it as well. And I really hope that you guys are just vibing. And I love to sing and dance, as you know from watching. Is that a S-Walker, you think, in this video? Because I'm pretty sure either that or it's the rake. Because it's a humanoid, regardless, no matter how you look at it. I know it doesn't quite look exactly like a human, but that's why these things are called humanoids. Do you understand? So, this thing looks just like the rake would look like from the creepypasta, where it's like elongated body, very thin, and like very, very bright white. So, tell me what you think it is. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. And actually, there's been quite a few sightings, and I have a few of them in the videos here. They get creepier as they go, because trail cam videos are pretty spooky if you think about it. Someone puts a trail cam way deep in the woods, and then anyways, that's later on in the video.
In the footage, as he walks along the path, he is suddenly taken aback by a figure crossing the road directly in front of him. What makes it even more terrifying is that the figure appears only as a faint shadow, and it moves in a crawling manner. He is understandably frightened and runs away in panic. Initially, one might think it is an animal, but upon closer inspection, it becomes evident that the figure has a lengthy physique and does not resemble either an animal or a human.
Now, sir, I will tell you that I too myself would have gone in there and investigated. It's just that I wouldn't have done like you and investigated, and then when you go somewhere to ghost hunt, you go somewhere there to get the evidence. Why in the world do these ghost hunters go and hunt the paranormal, and then when they get the evidence that they're looking for, they run away. I've never understood that. I understand being scared, but at the same time, if you do the right this is why probably, because they're not making sure that they are protected. They don't know quite what they're doing, and so they're just doing things, but then they ultimately get extremely fucking scared because they know there's nothing there protecting them from these beings at all. Whether they try to get you physically, mentally, whatever, I'm telling you, I'm not nuts.
The most scariest paranormal videos caught on camera. Ghost in abandoned church caught on camera.
So not doing this on my own again. How many of you guys would come into a place like this on your own? There's all sorts of noises in here, but I'm putting it down to the pigeons. What are up in the roof? There's quite a lot of furniture what's been left and stuff. Oh wow, check that over there. We've even got a christening pot right there. Just think people would have been christened here once. What the hell? Is that a pigeon? Hello? 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 Oh my god! What the fuck is that? Get me the fuck out of here! Oh, her head.
Again, I will reiterate that I hate elevators, okay? This clearly would make me scared as F. I mean, oftentimes I will circle, and probably look stupid if there's cameras in these elevators too, circle around to make sure there's nothing standing behind me when I go to get out. Because my mom has an elevator where she lives, and there's no mirror in the inside, so it gets kind of creepy in there. It smells weird.
Why do you smell like old people?
Yeah, it's 55 and older place, but sometimes those diapers, I swear.
Scareshares presents Ghost Caught on Security Camera. These two men entered the elevator while leaving work one day. They thought they were the only two people aboard this elevator cart. However, as you will see at the end of the video, there was someone else along for this elevator ride with them. Exactly who or what was riding along with them? Let us know what you think. Then click the plus to follow Scareshares for more unexplained videos and creepy content.
I never really thought of using a drone, cheater. Way to work smarter, not harder, But it's honestly a really good idea. It would keep you safe. You can sit somewhere safely while you fly your drone over wherever you're going to fly it and get the evidence you're looking for. And that's exactly what happened here. And they're saying that we don't know if it's fake, or if it's if it's a human or if it's a ghost. Well, I really would think that it be an entity, the way it kind of wisps and disappears. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. What do you guys think? Either way, it's spooky.
YouTuber Rusty Tucker posted a video of a chilling incident that was caught at a cemetery. Although posted in 2016, the video is beyond creepy. Legend has it that the Evergreen Cemetery in Judsonia, Arkansas is haunted by the spirit of a young girl who tragically died there in the 1900s. The story goes that the young girl was a mother who was searching for her missing child, who unfortunately got lost at the cemetery. After searching for several nights, the mother was found dead on top of a grave. She was later buried around the spot where she was found. Ever since then, it is said that her ghost still wanders the cemetery searching for her child. Intrigued by the story, Rusty Tucker explores the cemetery at night by using a small drone. Sure enough, what he captures is pretty chilling. This is what the drone captured. All of a sudden, the figure of what looks to be a woman appears out of nowhere. It hides in the corner as though it's trying its best not to be seen. Whoever, or whatever this was, leaves in a hurry after seemingly noticing the drone. Rusty Tucker believes that this was the ghost of the young girl who lost her child. Now, it's hard to be sure if that's the case, as it could be that an actual person was hiding there. But given the history of this place, and the fact that it's a cemetery, most viewers believe that this may have been an apparition. To this day, this video remains a mystery.
Professor is cynical. 4 years of unexplained activity. It seems to start the same to me. Noises happen, and then things start to fall down. And then all of a sudden, the infamous chair goes sliding across the fucking room. And there you are like, well, I thought it was nothing, but it was something. It's very, very validating and terrifying. Terrifying, I said.
Cynical. A Nuke's Top 5 viewer and YouTube gamer who goes by the name Professor Cynical reached out to us about some scary, unexplainable events that have been happening at his home in England.
And that kind of stuff happens all the time now. And the hell?
Even though Professor Cynical is, cynical and a skeptic, he says that ever since his family moved into their home 4 years ago, things have happened that he simply can't explain. Late one night, after being awakened by strange noises, Cynical gets up and starts recording. What happens next is downright creepy.
Don't worry about that. That was my air freshener going off automatically. 8 minutes. Bargain. Nah, mate. Nah. Nope. I am f***ing moving out.
Cynical is shocked when he sees the door to the kitchen move all by itself. But it gets even creepier.
Can you make something move? Again? Can you make anything move?
Cynical has the scare of a lifetime when suddenly a chair forcefully slides towards him from all the way across the room. Professor Cynical says that he now believes his house might just be very haunted, and he thinks that he and his family should maybe just move out.
Oh, these are a few, actually, I should say, still shot photos of paranormal stuff, and they're very, very, very good pictures. That's why I wanted to include them. First two are trail cam pictures. Like I said, trail cam pictures and videos are very, very spooky to me. It's like this, okay, somebody puts that camera way deep into the woods, and then in the middle of the night, it's always like the witching hour, 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning, you see some weird thing walk up to the camera. And lately, the videos I've been getting is something's been messing with the camera as well. Like trying to pull it down, run away with it. But these pictures are just really, really eerie. Who would be out there in the woods, though, in the middle of the night? That's what I'm saying. Like, who in their right mind, unless they're fucking nutso, would be out in the woods in the middle of a dang night? God, just really stresses me out. The last picture, though, made the woman that saw it cry, and she literally sat outside waiting for her husband to get home. She wouldn't even go back into the house. Which, it's a really, really, really good picture that she got, so I can understand. Now, who says that ghosts can't be kind to others? Unless this was some kind of guardian angel or something like that. But, and it's probably, who knows, this might not even be real. It looks kind of like very much fabricated. But, you know, if we keep our imagination open that the paranormal would be nice like this, that's awesome. Bringing them a dang water. Do you love it? I love it. Especially around now. The spooky season is upon us. Happy Halloween! And they always think that this time of year is evil.
Halloween is fun.
Beg your pardon, it might not always have to be evil. For God's sake, I mean, you get free candy, for one thing. You get to dress up however you want. Go and hang out with your friends. Be silly. Be different for one day. How is that bad? How is that evil? Can't convince me of that. I'm telling you that right now. Now, in this video, you got to listen up real close. First, you hear the door opening, okay, and it's pretty loud, and then it's hard to tell if it's a voice or it's like a growl almost, is what it sounds like. And can we normalize maybe us adults meditating, opening up our minds, you know, being able to stop being so close-minded for a little while, because I am sick and tired of all of the activity going to the small children and babies. They don't need to deal with this shit, but they're so open-minded and ready to receive anything that comes along in the world before they become tainted. And they just are like, oh yeah, hey, what's up? What's up? I can see through you. What's up? Just stop fucking with the babies. Leave the babies alone.
On a random Tuesday night, a young child happily plays inside their crib, even though it's well past their bedtime. As minutes pass, they continue to stay awake before all of a sudden standing up and looking straight ahead. It isn't clear as to what it is that they're seeing, but after watching what happens only seconds later, it becomes clear that something truly strange was going on. As the mother of the child is in the kitchen, this is captured. closely to hear that a voice was caught on camera. It appears that the boy had heard it too, but unlike him, one can immediately tell that something isn't right with this voice. According to the mother, it sounds anything but human. Although it's yet to be known what this was, there's no denying that the voice is unsettling, and it's even more so when listening closely to what it's saying. It isn't clear, but it kinda sounds like it's saying, "Let me in." If that's so, then the bedroom door opening on its own becomes a whole lot creepier. Like most videos, not much info is given on this one, but with or without it, the video by itself suffices. What was captured is terrifying on its own.
This trail cam video is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. When I first seen it, I was like, I almost stopped writing and I didn't want to do the video and come in my room by myself because this thing really freaked me out. Really freaked me out. What the fuck? And then to think that this poor man, this poor gentleman went and retrieved the trail camera and then went home and then seen what he's seen on this camera. I would have been shitting myself. There's no fucking way. And then the thing grabs it off of there and like takes off with it for a little while. So he not only like went there to grab his trail cams, but then he had to search for one. What happened? It was on the ground, like a little bit away from where it was supposed to have been. But at least now he knows. There's something fucking weird out there. The hills have eyes type shit. This mountain shit scares me. I'm sorry. It just really freaks me out. I love going camping though. That's the thing. But I like going camping at campgrounds or in my own backyard. I don't go in the mountains or nothing like that. I'm sorry. If you do, more power to you. That's wonderful. Take Gypsy Rose with you and tell her to jump off. No, I'm kidding.
Dr. Devin Adams, a retired anthropologist from the US, captured something downright disturbing on his trail camera this year, specifically on February 26th. For the last year or so, he's been investigating and exploring the area of Mount Shasta, an area infamous for paranormal encounters and strange happenings. He sometimes camps out at the foot of the mountain and has reported hearing lots of strange noises throughout his stays, more specifically human-sounding screams that bellow through the night. He has lined the area with multiple trail cameras to capture evidence of the lost tribe or whatever else lurks out there while he's gone. One night, he returns to retrieve his trail cameras and review the footage, and to his surprise, one of his trail cameras is gone. He searches around and finds it lying on the ground a pretty good distance away from where it was originally set up. Puzzled, he drives back home and downloads the video footage, and what he sees is nightmare fuel. Something emerges from the darkness. As it gets closer, it seems to be a person, but their face is horribly mangled. It has no eyes, just empty eye sockets. Its head is bald and misshapen, and its mouth is sideways. Whoever or whatever this was grabs the trail camera and walks away with it. They eventually drop it onto the ground. This is why the camera was found relocated. Could this have been someone from the supposed lost tribe that he's looking for? Skeptics speculated this was just someone playing a prank, but you have to keep in mind these cameras were set up miles and miles away from any civilization. Absolutely no one would be out there. Dr. Devin Adams states that after this encounter, he's nervous to go back down there in the area to investigate further. I wish him the best of luck.
Okay, this is another trail cam video. They're intriguing me, if you can't tell. This thing and this one looks exactly like the thing in the first video. The elongated body, the bright white type skin or translucent, whatever it is. And then the humanoid shape of it. It all looks like the rake. And again, this is another capture of it. It doesn't have anything to do with the first video whatsoever. So, I mean, I truly believe that these things are out there. There's so many videos on them.
This deeply chilling trail cam video was taken on think it's a creature called the Rake, and others think it's some sort of extraterrestrial. Regardless of which theory is correct, one thing's for sure. If this is real footage, it's certainly something paranormal.
Now here's another creature that very much resembles the Rake. Again, I don't know what it is, but these videos, I kept finding them, and I just went with it because they're freaking me out. We didn't ever really have this kind of like precise technology though, like the really good trail cams and dash cam photos and ring cameras, all that stuff. We never have had the liberty of being able to see what's out there so much when we're not around. So things that may have been hiding from us in the past or whatever the case may be, we're just catching off guard because of putting a camera out somewhere now. And our cameras are getting so much better and so much more precise. We're discovering things that we just don't even realize is out there. And then to think about like all of these missing person cases and things like that. What if it's cryptids and stuff like that that's doing things to people? Gosh, the endless possibilities in the paranormal world. I don't say I believe it all though. I'm just speculating.
It was reported that this was in a rather remote area and that it was taken very late at night, so it's highly unlikely to be a human. A humanoid creature with something hanging from its mouth is seen crawling by the bank. It appears abnormally skinny and pale. The Paranormal Chick on TikTok has a page dedicated to the world of the paranormal, and she is very educated on this topic. And she states that this looks like the being's natural movement. She states that when us humans try to walk on all fours and bear crawl like that it's an awkward movement for us, but this just looks too natural. And it's unknown what the creature has in its mouth, maybe a fish or some sort of food that it caught. Some are calling this the cryptid the Rake, but others are calling it a skinwalker or a wendigo. If you don't know already, the Rake is a pale extraterrestrial creature with long limbs and sharp claws, and it has dark sunken eyes. But others claim that the Rake is not real and that this is a skinwalker. A skinwalker is a legend coming from the Navajos. It's a malevolent shape-shifting spirit that can take the form of humans and animals. They attempt to hide and blend into the world, but they cannot successfully do it.
This video is insane. The Appalachian Mountains never disappoint, which, by the way, my heart All my condolences go out to the families that have lost loved ones, that also anyone injured, anyone suffering from the hurricane. I just want to say I'm so sorry. All of it is so horrible. It's hard to get the words out for me. I'm just overwhelmed because I don't have a lot of means to help, but I will do whatever I can. I'm putting another link down in the description for you guys to go ahead and donate if you want to the Red Cross. But I'm also going to put the link in this video too to give you guys reference on how to register to vote. That's very important as well. And back to the video, I just wanted to say that real quick. It was reminded me by talking about the Appalachian Mountains. She's like acting as if she's like in extreme pain, holding her stomach and moaning and things like that. And then the way she's saying, "Let me in," is just like, ugh. Are you kidding me? I'm going to let you into my outhouse to use the bathroom. Get out of here, or you get kicked in the ass. And then the light comes on and she acts like it's like burning her skin. Like, okay, what is this, hillbilly Twilight? Get out of here. Son of a bitch. She should be quite aware that most people out there in that area, especially if they live out there, they have guns, lady. Why are you just roaming on their property begging to be let in? No, they're going to let a bullet right into your temple. That's what's going to happen. And it's probably the smartest choice they could make for themselves.
I don't scare easily, but I'll need a new pair of shorts after this one.
Courage to look through the peephole, and that's when I saw the most horrifying looking man on the other side, trying to break down my door.
Knock, knock! You're supposed to say who's there!
His clothes.
This is a two-parter. The first video is very, very, very unsettling. He's camping and he decides to go to sleep in his truck, and thankfully he had locked it all up and the bed in the back was covered, and he was getting ready to go to bed, and something starts knocking and like scratching around at his truck. And he doesn't make a sound because, you know, obviously he's alone. It's dark, you know, anything could happen. You know what I'm saying? And thankfully, you know, it ended up leaving. And he woke up the next day, and that's where the second video comes in. And that's where he goes around the car, or around the truck, looking at it, and you can clearly see all of the fingerprints and everything like that, especially in the back window and things. This thing was trying its darndest.
In April of 2020, a kid named Noah decided to go truck camping in the forests of Sun River, Oregon. He was driving down the road when he thought he found a good spot and drove deep into the forest with his truck. His first night there, he was woken up to sounds outside. As he continued listening, he realized they were footprints, and from the pattern assumed it was a person. He grabbed his nearby GoPro and started filming.
I'm currently sleeping in the back of my truck right now. I don't even know what time it is. And there's someone walking around my truck right now. If you can hear that, it's pretty loud. He's been walking around for like 20 minutes already. I don't really know what to do. I'm a little freaked out right now. And it's like pitch black outside. And like, this doesn't make any sense because I parked somewhere where you couldn't see. No one was on that road. Wait, he's touching my truck. How am I supposed to get him away? He's literally knocking. He's literally knocking on my truck. The canopy, the back door's locked. I've never been this scared before ever. I don't think he knows that there's anyone in here. I'm so scared right now. He's literally peeking through the door right now. Tell me if you hear what she and I hear. I hate that feeling too where you get up in the middle of the night and you're already feeling like kind of on edge, like something might freak you out, or you know, you might see a shadow or something like that. So you already got yourself on edge, and then you just want to get a snack, you know, just a little bit hungry. And sometimes it be like that in the middle of the night. Who cares? I get up and I have myself a snack or two, as you can tell. Keep your comments to yourself about my weight. You'll literally risk your damn life for a treat in the middle of the night. That's just how it is. But it definitely did create fear. I will tell you that.
Whoever was out there knocks on the truck and tries the door handles, all while Noah sits inside, forced to just listen to it happen. Fortunately, he had his doors locked, so no one could get inside. After multiple minutes, footsteps are finally heard leaving. When it got light outside, Noah drove back to the road and back home. Later that morning, he found handprints all over his truck, specifically on his back window from someone trying to see inside, and a lot on his door handles from someone trying to get inside.
Handprints there, a lot of scratches, stuff like that. Dragging his finger on my side of my truck. Well, looks like to be trying to get inside my truck. That's really all I could tell from when he was walking around. More handprints trying to get in my truck. At least the back canopy was locked, but yeah, that was the result. So
for someone to even have been out there in the first place at that time of night is extremely odd. And it couldn't have been a police officer or anything because no one identified themselves. The person didn't even have a light, and this was in the middle of a pitch-black forest. No one ever posted an update on the situation, suggesting that he never found out who was outside his truck that night.
Oh, here's a small compilation of videos in my compilation of videos. But I just absolutely loved the first one with the baby, even like backs away like, bitch, I don't know what's going on with my car. What is going you to mama. And these kind of eerie encounters always tend to give me like anxiety. And yes, I ghost hunt. Yes, I do stuff like that. But I do have to relieve my anxiety with meditation and stuff like that, or I go nuts because I do get like extreme anxiety because of all of the feelings coming at me. I just can feel and sense everything. It can be way overwhelming is what I'm trying to say. But like my fiance, he's always antagonizing things, and it's like I tell him all the time, I don't want to be punished for your bullshit, you know?
Braylon? What's happening with your car?
Ooh. Hey, hon. Come here. Look.
No, I can't do that.
I don't think it's just down here. Look at that. This is the most active during the day that I've... Oh, there goes the Xbox 2. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm not liking this. Oh, wow. Wait. I swear I can see... Ooh, stop it. I'm not liking that. Hun, let's go to dinner or something for a while. Time.
Shut up.
What did I just walk into?
Bonus video. A bonus video. Bonny video. Excuse me, let me collect myself. There's one child, but then all of a sudden there's two. This was all captured on the Ring camera security footage inside the home. But there's only supposed to be one of her nephews there, not two. She only had one. And so is this the baby's doppelganger showing itself? And they say that it's said to be like an omen of bad luck when you see your doppelganger and that you're not supposed to interact with it. Or like interact with a mimic or for the same reason or anything like that. So it's pretty wild seeing that in this video, and I wonder if she noticed it like in the moment or if she noticed it later. Probably later, I would say, but...
A child is playing alone at home when something downright creepy is caught on camera. The footage comes from an indoor home security camera, which recorded the following incident late at night. It wasn't until the day after that the person who posted the video had noticed something strange about the footage. Needless to say, they were left disturbed upon realizing what was captured on film. Jay Van Gogh, who posted the video, writes, "On this particular night, my mother was taking care of my nephew. I only have one nephew. He told my mom he had met a boy that was playing with him. This was our footage."
Anyway, that brings us to the end of the dang video. I know. But I'm going to get this one out to you and get started on the next because I'm going to give you content. I'm Mel, aka Baby Girl, and it's today. I'm going to give you content. Boo, 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 doo, doo, doo. Bye, I love you.
Bye, have a great time.
It's caught in the crossfire.